Welcome to a groundbreaking exploration with Joe Rogan as we scale the towering truths and hidden myths of Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth. In this exclusive video, we're diving deep into what lies beyond the breathtaking vistas and headline-grabbing exploits. Get ready for an eye-opening journey that challenges everything you thought you knew about this iconic mountain. Have you ever wondered what secrets Mount Everest holds beyond its snowy summit? Why do so many feel compelled to conquer it, and at what cost? Join us as we peel back the layers of history, commercialization, and the intense human spirit that define Everest. We'll explore the harsh realities of overcrowding, the environmental impacts, and the ethical dilemmas that climbers face, including the untold stories of those left behind on the mountain. This isn't just another adventure story, it's a crucial conversation about the future of high-altitude mountaineering and the need for sustainable practices. By the end of this video, you'll gain a deeper understanding of Mount Everest's complexities and why rethinking our approach to this majestic peak is essential for future generations. Don't miss out on this enlightening experience that could change the way you see the world's tallest mountain. Mount Everest, known in geological terms as a part of the Himalayan fold mountains, was formed by the slow but titanic collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. This monumental process, which began around 50 million years ago, continues to push the mountain ever higher, making Everest not just a marvel of nature but also an evolving giant. The recognition of Everest as the world's highest peak came in 1856 during the Great Trigonometric Survey of India, and it was initially named Peak 15. It was later renamed in honor of Sir George Everest, the Surveyor General of India from 1830 to 1843, who played a pivotal role in the survey that identified it. The historical milestones of Mount Everest are marked prominently by the achievements and the brave souls who dared to face its daunting heights. The first successful ascent on May 29, 1953, by Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa of Nepal, stands as a testament to human endurance and willpower. This iconic climb not only captured the world's imagination but also symbolized the conquest of the seemingly insurmountable. It paved the way for future expeditions and set a benchmark for aspiring mountaineers. Over the decades, climbing Everest has evolved from a perilous journey taken by only the most daring adventurers to a more accessible, yet still risky, venture due to advances in technology and infrastructure. Today, hundreds of climbers each season attempt to reach its summit via routes that are now better understood and supported by seasoned guides and improved gear. However, the commercialization of Everest climbs has also brought challenges, including overcrowding, increased waste, and significant strain on local ecosystems. This shift has ignited debates about the sustainability and ethical implications of high-altitude mountaineering, pointing to a complex relationship between human ambition and environmental stewardship. The commercialization of Mount Everest began to gain momentum in the 1990s as advancements in climbing technology and global communications made the mountain more accessible. Expedition companies started offering guided climbs, bringing Everest within the reach of amateur climbers who could afford the high costs associated with such expeditions. This shift has transformed Everest from an elite climbing venue to a lucrative industry, where hundreds of climbers each season hire local Sherpas and pay for permits, equipment, and logistical support to attempt the summit. The industry has not only provided significant economic benefits to the local Nepalese communities, but has also introduced complexities such as management of the increasing human traffic on the mountain. Interviews with mountaineering experts and veteran guides reveal mixed feelings about the commercialization of Everest. While some see it as a democratization of the opportunity to experience one of the world's greatest physical challenges, others lament the loss of the spirit of traditional mountaineering, which valued self-sufficiency and deep respect for the mountain. Experts worry about the safety risks posed by inexperienced climbers who rely heavily on their guides to reach the summit. This dependency can lead to dangerous situations that compromise not only the individual climbers but also their teams and the overall safety conditions on the mountain. Just as climbers seek to conquer Everest, your business can reach new heights with AI Open Doors Unlimited Upgrade. Transform your approach to client acquisition with tools designed for the modern market, including extraction-based lead data and personalized AI writers. Our platform offers diverse one-click services that ensure consistent monthly revenue and enhance your competitive edge. Don't let your business plateau. Ascend to new peaks with our comprehensive support. The impact of commercialization on the Everest climbing experience is profound. The once remote and forbidding peak has seen days where traffic jams of climbers form near the summit, waiting their turn to stand at the top of the world. This congestion can diminish the wilderness experience and increase the danger during descent, as climbers face longer exposure to the elements at critical altitudes. Moreover, the environmental impact is significant. The routes are littered with abandoned gear and waste. Efforts to manage these impacts are ongoing, but the challenge remains to balance the economic benefits of climbing tourism with environmental conservation and the safety of all Everest adventurers. The issue of overcrowding on Mount Everest has become glaringly evident in recent years, highlighted by dramatic images of traffic jams on the mountain's popular routes. These long lines of climbers, often stranded for hours in life-threatening conditions, underscore the critical risks and dangers of such congestion. Not only does this increase the likelihood of climbing-related accidents, but it also slows progression, which can prove fatal in the harsh conditions at extreme altitudes. This situation raises significant concerns about the mountain's capacity to accommodate the growing number of climbers without compromising safety. If you're intrigued by the challenges and realities of climbing the world's highest peak, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coverage. Hit the like button if you found this video enlightening, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever faced extreme conditions that tested your limits? Let us know how you managed or what you think could improve the safety of climbers on Everest. Your input is valuable to us as we continue to explore these critical issues. Stay tuned for more discussions and insights on the complexities of high-altitude mountaineering. The local communities living around Mount Everest are caught in a complex balance between economic gain and environmental and cultural costs. On one hand, the influx of climbers has brought substantial economic benefits, providing income through tourism-related activities such as guiding, portering, and hospitality services. However, this economic dependency has also made these communities vulnerable to the fluctuations of tourism, which can be influenced by everything from political climate to natural disasters. Furthermore, the environmental impact of mountaineering, including waste left by expeditions, has threatened the pristine nature of the region, while the cultural impact on Sherpa communities has led to changes in traditional lifestyles and values. Environmental degradation remains one of the most visible and pressing issues associated with climbing Everest. The base camps and the routes are often littered with oxygen canisters, broken equipment, and other debris left by climbers, reflecting the scale of the littering problem. Efforts to clean up Everest have been implemented, involving both government and non-governmental organizations, as well as initiatives led by the climbing community itself. These cleanup operations have successfully removed tons of waste from the mountain, but maintaining the cleanliness of Everest is an ongoing struggle. The challenge lies not only in cleaning up past litter, but also in instilling a culture of responsibility among climbers and expedition companies to minimize future impact. The dangers associated with overcrowding on Mount Everest are multifaceted, affecting climber safety in critical ways. The increased number of climbers vying for the summit within the narrow weather windows typical of Everest can lead to dangerous bottlenecks, particularly above the death zone where oxygen is scarce and the body deteriorates rapidly. This overcrowding exacerbates the risks of high-altitude sickness, frostbite, and exhaustion, all of which can prove fatal on such unforgiving terrain. Moreover, the high traffic can delay expeditions and extend exposure to harsh conditions, increasing the likelihood of severe accidents. Ethical dilemmas on Everest often revolve around the moral responsibilities climbers hold towards each other. The mountain's harsh conditions sometimes force climbers to make life or death decisions, particularly when encountering distressed climbers. Debates continue over incidents where climbers, focused on reaching the summit, have passed by struggling or incapacitated climbers without offering assistance. These situations raise profound moral questions about the obligations of climbers to prioritize human life over personal ambitions, highlighting the complex ethical landscape of high-stakes mountaineering. A particularly grim aspect of climbing Everest is the presence of bodies that remain on the mountain, serving as somber markers of the journey's perilous nature. Due to the extreme conditions and logistical challenges, recovering bodies from Everest's higher altitudes is often impractical, if not impossible. These bodies are poignant reminders of the ultimate price some pay in their quest to conquer the world's highest peak. They underscore the profound risks involved and spark discussions on the ethics of such extreme endeavors, the psychological impacts on other climbers, and the overall management of safety on Everest. This aspect of Everest not only illuminates the physical dangers but also the emotional and ethical weight carried by those who choose to face the mountain's formidable challenges. As Everest continues to draw climbers from around the world, the emerging challenges it faces are multifaceted and growing. Climate change poses a significant threat, with rising temperatures affecting glacier stability and weather patterns, potentially making climbs more dangerous and unpredictable. Furthermore, the increased melting of ice and snow is exposing more rock, altering traditional climbing routes and complicating navigation. In response to these environmental changes, as well as the ongoing issues of overcrowding and waste management, there is a pressing need for stricter regulations that could limit the number of climbers and enforce more sustainable practices. The discussions on sustainable mountaineering are gaining traction within the climbing community and among environmentalists. Proposals to protect Everest for future generations include implementing stricter permit requirements, enhancing climber education on environmental impacts, and increasing support for cleanup initiatives. These efforts aim to minimize the human footprint on Everest, ensuring that its majestic beauty and the unique climbing experience it offers can be preserved. Additionally, these practices encourage a more respectful and mindful approach to climbing, emphasizing the importance of preserving such a significant natural wonder. In his reflective closing statement, Joe Rogan emphasizes the need for a rethought approach to how Everest is climbed and managed. He highlights the balance that must be struck between human ambition and environmental stewardship. Rogan calls for a collective responsibility among the climbing community, local governments, and global supporters to foster a sustainable relationship with Everest. As we stand on the shoulders of the world, Rogan might say, let's ensure we're not also standing on its neck. Protecting Everest isn't just about preserving a mountain, it's about respecting our planet and setting a precedent for future generations. This powerful message underlines the importance of conscious and respectful engagement with one of the Earth's most awe-inspiring but vulnerable landscapes. As our journey to uncover the truth about Mount Everest concludes, we thank Joe Rogan for guiding us through the complex layers of history, challenges, and the stark realities faced by those who dare to ascend the world's highest peak. Today, we've debunked myths, exposed the raw truths about commercialization, and highlighted the urgent need for sustainable mountaineering practices. Mount Everest, a symbol of ultimate adventure, also reflects the pressing ethical and environmental dilemmas of our time. The issues of overcrowding, waste, and the safety of climbers not only endanger this majestic mountain but also the lives and heritage of the local communities. It's clear that Everest is more than just a mountain, it's a call to action for all of us to adopt more responsible behaviors and to respect the natural world and its inhabitants. From the soaring heights of Mount Everest to the enigmatic depths of the Blue Hole, our explorations shed light on the most extreme environments on Earth and the risks they pose to human life and nature. If you found the revelations about Mount Everest compelling, don't miss out on our previous deep dive into the most dangerous dive site, terrifying diving stories, Scary. Discover another realm where adventure meets danger, and learn what lies beneath the surface of one of the most perilous waters in the world. Click the link on your screen to keep unraveling the mysteries and challenges of our planet's most extreme sites. Join us as we continue to explore, learn, and confront the untold truths that shape our understanding of the world.